Cek cek cek. Oke, kembali lagi bersama Oka Saputra guys di Ad Station. Akan main kali ini aku pengen main Liga. Liga ya guys. Aku mau main Premier League aja lah. Aku mau pakai King MU guys. Laga pertama langsung disuguhkan dengan lawan Arsenal. GG sih. Kipernya siapa? Bayindir cok. Bayindir. Oh ini back ini. Sebentar ini acak-acakan ini cok. Semiro, Bruno, Diego Dalot, Mon, LB siapa cuy? LB nggak ada. Madialo, Semiro. Oh, Martinez. Semiro. Kapten Maguire. Miro minjem lagi. Bayindir. Woi, bajunya kayak Arsenal. Oh, match day pertama cok.
Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. Well, here is a ground that requires no formal introduction. One of the truly iconic venues of our sport, the place where dreams are made. It is, of course, Old Trafford, Manchester. So everybody starts on nothing. Last season is in the past. We are all equals.
Yes, Peter, and I believe that year on year the game is going from strength to strength. It's impossible for that not to happen because of the increasing wealth. That attracts the best talent and management and, of course, greater expectation. The boundaries have to continue being stretched and to the limit. Supporters have an insatiable appetite to want more excitement and entertainment, so let the show begin.
Bruno Fernandes. Oke, teman-teman semuanya sudah siap. Oke.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a player who's learned fast for me is Luke Shaw, a fullback who likes to involve himself in matters at the offensive end of the pitch, but he covers the ground with speed and a good work ethic, so I think he's coming on really well.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And now they can launch a counter. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Hoists it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Keeper sends it forward. Bruno Fernandes gets his foot in there. He's played him through. And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Sorry guys, iklan.
Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. It's it into the middle. Defending of the desperate for... Hits one! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, smart save. Plays it out to the wing. Bruno Fernandes delivers. And it's Shaw. Tries to get it clear. Chance! They score! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Forward it goes. Played back in. And the flag has a go! And he heaves it forward. Tries to dink it in. That's good defending, very good defending. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. In comes the cross, timely intervention. And the shot! And the ball's come out. Trying to get there. Knocks it away. Shoots!
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Bruno Fernandes.
PES
Gets
21.
the better of his
PES
man.
21. PES 21 Yohanes.
Ball's loose. Who's getting there?
PES
That's a
21. PES 2021 ya guys.
He's in space and looking for options.
Anjay.
Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Goes for it!
Anjir.
Is it out of harm's way? Goes for goal!
Nice.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
PES 21. PES 21 cuk yang tanya.
Saka. It has got through to. He's had a shot.
Woi.
Just off target.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Shaw. Done very well to intervene. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Whipped in. And it's hoisted clear. Rice
Asem.
gets it back. Lobs
Oi.
it in gently. Has he picked him out? He's got
Beuh.
it.
Gila
Missed
sih.
by a fraction. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Now the counter. Has a hit!
Wah.
Really well taken goal.
Asem.
They have
Offert.
pulled themselves right back into it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half.
Gila Arsenal cuk.
Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Has a hit! Oh, the ball's come loose! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bruno Fernandes plays it out to the flank. Gets up to head! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Out towards the flank. And it's got through. Cuts it out. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Anjay.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep,
Boy.
referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. This could spell danger. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. He has it out wide now. Moving towards the
Alah.
centre.
Apaan sao?
And that is not finding anyone. Tries to get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there. Back to the keeper and try something new. Well, it has been pretty tight up to now. 1-1. Bruno Fernandes. He's had a go!
Ush.
That comes as a mighty relief. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Dinks one in.
Trời ơi.
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Looks to bypass the midfield. Has he found his man? Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, now that he scored, this defence is on
Anjir.
high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Bruno Fernandes.
Wah. Langsung.
Rice did really well to intervene. Still in
Anjay.
danger. Big chance. Tries a shot. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Shot a goal!
Ush.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently. Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty room forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now can he
Nice.
finish? Going for goal!
Damprut.
Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming!
Kok
They
bisa
have
kayak
their
gitu,
reward!
Cuk?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it.
Yeah, can they hang on? Oh, good interception. Here's the delivery. He's tried one!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Can't get the better of his opposite number. The movement looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm.
Langsung keras permainan.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Maguire. Maguire drives it forward. Bruno Fernandes. Played it massively.
Asem. Astaga.
Court shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Walah, anjay.
Good challenge. He just stood firm.
Alah,
And the
alah.
through ball is intercepted. Bruno Fernandes.
Sit. Wih, nggak
No
pelanggaran
foul,
loh.
says the referee.
Asem, wih. Selalu membiasakan manggilmu dengan King MU.
Defeat in the opener.
Kalah tapi,
Anything but
anjir.
the start they craved.
Kalah.
Would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, what a disappointing way to start a new campaign. All
King
that
MU
pre-season
kalah,
graft in
cuk.
building up to this, and the points slip away. Game number 2 will take on an added importance now.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim. And good afternoon all.
Tidak kuat juga Arsenal ya. Ternyata Arsenal sekuat itu, guys. Wah, pertandingan pertama kita Liga Inggris ya. Leeds United. Ini PES 2021 update di PS4 ya, Bang. Iya, bener. PES 2021 option file 2026. Patrick Dork. Nonton semua coy. Amadeo. Main MU ini siapa yang bagus ini, cok? Amadeo nonton woy. Ini apa sih di sini? Jetski, Patrick Dorgu. Setelah yuk kita coba, guys. Kita kasih kapten si Bruno aja. Gak tahu ini pemainnya udah pada update apa belum nih? Apa ini belum update yang terbaru ya?
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. The action has already started. Gets it back.
Wise,
Played the ball, that's a foul. defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front
Ah,
lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition. And I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
walah.
Calvert-Lewin
Anjay.
tries lifting it over. And it's been taken straight back. Leeds made a reasonable start to the season. A draw first up. Whistle's
Woi,
gone,
pelanggaran
that's
terus,
foul.
Cuk.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Shaw with the clearance. Has a hit!
Wush. Bahaya itu
Comes as a
barusan.
mighty relief. Hoists it forward.
Anjir.
It is over the
Jauh.
line.
Jauh. Ntar, guys. Duh. Edut.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries to switch the play.
So.
Bruno Fernandes. This is promising.
Aish.
Longstaff can get it clear. And that's sprayed out wide.
Ah.
Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that. And that one never really got going.
And it's played forward. And it's got through. That's a throw. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Alah bodinya, Cuk.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lynch stood up well against his man. Forward it goes. Casemiro. Ampadu does well to read it and intercepts. Gets good distance on it. De Ligt drives it forward. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, surely! Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Calvert-Lewin plays it out to the flank. Crosses in a low one. It's always going to be the keepers. Dashing forward at pace. Casemiro. Chance! And he's there to clear it. Oh, he's really drilled it. Fired in. Has a hit!
Anjir.
And that's been levered clear. Has a shot! Looking for a decent ball in. Bruno Fernandes delivers. Defending of the desperate variety. Ampadu knocks it away. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Bruno Fernandes reacted so well.
Gila pertahanannya, cuk. Kuat juga dia orang.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Calvert-Lewin gets the better of his man. Leeds are taking a simple, modern approach here.
Yeah, but I'm all for simplicity, Peter. If it works, it's good enough.
Wah, disenggel
Lucas Perry,
anjir.
very firm in standing his
Senggel,
ground there.
cuk.
It is a tough, full contact contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Oke guys, kita lanjut lagi ya. Tadi anakku nangis.
Gets into some space. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Shaw. There is the half-time whistle. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the ones that tried. Interesting game up to now, but still goals. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. The action has already resumed here. So deadlock still as the second half begins. And it's played forward. Casemiro sticks in a foot to win it back. Bruno Fernandes.
Ais, Luxau
he's
nggak
not gonna
connect
get
ya
that.
coy.
What a throw in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's a loose ball. He's had a go!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Keeper's got good distance on that. The movement looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. The less said about that pass, the better.
Mon,
Leeds have plenty in the middle.
They've
Bomo,
planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
anjay,
Plays a clever pass. Tries a shot!
Ais,
Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Leeds keep the ball, but do anything meaningful with it. Ampadu. Forward it goes. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
pelanggaran terus cuk.
Done very well to intervene.
Gila di body loh.
No question, that's a foul.
Anjay, pelanggaran terus.
Ampadu. What an adventurous run from a defender. Battles to win it back. Nicely controlled. Longstaff. And he has been
Woi,
fouled there.
pelanggaran terus loh. Sering juga pelanggaran terus.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Just brushed up. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that
Tangan
challenge.
terus cuk. Gila emang.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think this is going to add an entirely different dimension to their attack now. They've got the physical presence, they've got a real aerial threat, and it looks more promising from here. Leeds showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
It's found its way to him. Bruno Fernandes has a goal!
Ay,
That'll do.
damprot. Ini Raja Bruno.
Bruno Fernandes delivers.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
One final crack at it now. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Bruno Fernandes. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. Now a chance to break. Well weighted. Casemiro. So that's
Tani
it.
Bang, Cuk.
It is all over. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches. Satisfied by organisation and solidity. With a cutting edge at either end. And it finishes 0-0. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
13.
So welcome to everyone. We are here again and ready to go. The domestic season still relatively freshly started in many of Europe's major leagues. It is a time filled with hope and expectation, and that is certainly the case here. The first step, one of many, towards the very summit of European football. This is the time when you dream, indeed perhaps you believe, you are allowed to believe. Goes for goal! Fires from distance.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
out to the right. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Tries to get
Ya
it clear,
ampun.
and it's been taken straight back. Shaw crosses it in low. Martin's Indy. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, real danger here. Lovely bit of skill. There are a few waiting for it. Shot at goal! Away from immediate danger.
Asem.
Over to the left. And now the breakaway. Going through. He's brushed off the ball there. RZ playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it. Yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
He's gone for it! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling
sulit,
save.
sulit.
Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
And it's hoisted clear. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Intervention was very necessary. Classy. Cuts it out.
Woi lari, anjir.
Plays it out to the wing. Gets into some space. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Big chance!
Gila.
Shaw going full
Wait.
steam ahead down the left flank.
Ais, apa-apaan itu anjir.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Flag does well there, alert. It's a throw in. Shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Defending of the desperate variety. There's the ball in. And that's been levered clear. Shaw. He's got through.
Ais.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Apa cuk? Loh. Gak nyambung.
And it's hoisted clear. He's gone for it! Oh, the ball's come loose! We hit half-time,
Nyambung cuk,
so the other team has
anjir,
broken
anjir.
through. But certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, we've seen a lot of willing accompanied by a fair amount of waste, so they've both got to tidy up their scoring act.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the... Tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Martin's Indy. He's got options out wide. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled.
Woi, pelanggaran
Looks a
terus.
foul. Yeah, referee's given it. In with a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And it's Shaw. It's got through to him. And he just whacks it away.
Ah,
That'll be a
so.
throw.
Oh, ini nggak pernah benar perasaan.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Chance to... Oh, shooting chance! It's broken loose. Oh, great save. Real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Ush.
Gets his head to it. Oh, managed to get it away.
Maguire. Oh,
Lah,
that's great defending
anjir,
to cover
anjir.
for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Forward it goes. Out to the left it goes. It's gone for a throw-in. Finds himself eased off the ball. Martin's Indy. Hoists it forward. Gets wrestled off the ball. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness
Ais,
here.
nggak
It's
pada
all broken
konsen
down.
pemain Queen.
Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough.
Anjir.
Gets it back. He's had a going for goal. Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as Test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Wah,
Gets into the right position to intercept. Breaks on here. And it's played forward. Fla. All the way back and they start again. Zert gets it upfield. Great run on the overlap here. Now can he hit one? And the ball's come out.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be
Anjir.
flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Gets it back. Plays it out to the flank. Could try cutting inside here. Ball's loose. Who's getting there?
Oh.
The whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Kasar kali permainan dia.
Keeper's got good distance on that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Asem.
Over to the left. Martin's Indy. Chance! That's gone a long way up and away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Hampir kalebut cicuk.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Plays it out to the wing.
Wah.
It's deflected behind for a corner. Header! Cleared away. The chances keep on coming.
Maguire.
Corner. Keeper has beaten it away.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing.
Referee looks at his watch
Anjir,
and
imbang terus, Cuk.
blows his whistle. Not ideal, but not the worst start at all. It's an opening day draw. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It could have been both better or worse, so a draw will be a happy compromise, I think, to open their group account. It always helps to have something to build on, and I think this will do nicely.
Oh, Europa League tadi pantesan aja. Liverpool lagi lawan kita.
Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. Well, Manchester, clearly one of the genuine footballing hubs in England. And here is the Hallo turf, which is Old Trafford. They've got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into. And once he gets there, he's gone.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And he's space there to cut it out. Gets good distance on it. Well, both teams have had a frustrating start to the season. Not a single win between them. Back to the keeper and try something new. Keeper sends it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gets it back. Oh, good interception.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Hoists it forward. And now the breakaway. Isak. Well weighted. It's a chance!
Anjir.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Liverpool take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Good idea, just poorly executed. Goalkeeper's ball. No messing about, just
Sangat
bludgeoned away.
bersih.
And it's Salah. Jones. Driving, he's had a goal! Receives it in a good position. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of
Dan
stopping the
tuh
opposition.
disenggol
I think
kalah.
he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Knocks it away. Jones goes looking. Hoists it high.
Set lah.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's a brilliant interception. And it's played forward. He's pinged one through here. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead,
Shot at goal! Oh, taken with style. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. That was easy, almost too easy.
yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Robertson drives it forward. And we hit half-time. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers would be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we are all... Hits one! They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure.
And I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't seem on. It's really crafty business, that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Over to the left. Well positioned to make that interception. Gets it upfield. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Played back in. Cleared away. Looking to break out here. Isak. Got a size of goal here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal there.
There could be trouble here. Now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's gone for goal. Oh, managed to get it away. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Untung aja Maguire berfungsi juga.
Forward it goes. Looking for space out wide. Done very well to intervene. Tries to get it forward quickly. Maguire is there to heave it away. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Shaw. Diogo Dalot. Forward it goes. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Hoists it forward.
Liverpool showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break. And they've been caught out here. Good take, and a second time! Danger averted for now. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And now they can launch a counter. Challenge, he just stood firm. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given.
Gapraan lo, Cuk. Aduh, download udah habis lagi.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Tries to get it clear. Plays it out to the flank.
Kan download udah capek, Cuk.
This is good ball retention,
Nggak
and it
bisa,
should be
harus
enough from here,
diganti.
but they want to double their advantage.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Jones. He's good for it.
Anjir.
And that would have won it.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Isak. He's away. Isak! Oh, that could cost them.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Decent progress down the left. Tries a shot! And somehow he has kept that out. This, oh, real danger here. And the shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Aish.
It's Gomez. Beautifully done. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Trying. The outcome could so easily have been different. Here's the cross. And he's there to hoof it away.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Isak. Played out to the right. And it's played forward. Defender's on the back foot. He's left his man. Timely intervention. Robertson goes looking. Breaks on here. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that is that. What a match.
Akhirnya menang juga.
That is how to respond to adversity. Deserving winners. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan
Apa
which was
nak?
about hammering away in central
Apa
positions,
nak?
and it paid off. For me, they
Hah?
were persistent and ruthless.
Thanks to Jim. They both wish you
Tidurin lah, jangan dibiasain. Terus? Eh? Ya, nanti kebiasaan.
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given
Gak
it.
jelas. Kayak mana guys? Kelek ya.
Shaw tries to clear. West Ham stuck on just one win from the first three. Where do they need to get better?
I think throughout the whole...
Hits one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. Walker-Peters. And it's played forward. Shaw. West Ham have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Yeah, but he brought...
Has a goal! It's in!
Gila.
The movement so precise,
Andy
the
Irving.
finish sumptuous. Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Hillman.
So what can they conjure from this one? Great chance here to level it up. That is simply superb! A finish of true class! Oh, that is a bit special.
Gila cuk.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And that's been repelled. Ball's gone out of play.
Ih, anjir.
Maguire cuts it
Dah, malah
out.
dibalikin lagi tuh.
Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Shaw. Incoming cross. And back out it comes.
Anjir. Kencuk.
Ball is over the line. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has given away a free
Apa
kick.
sih cuk? Gapraan lo itu padahal. Oh, orang dia yang ngadangi kok. Mana lah.
Keeper sends it forward. Wilson plays it out to the wing. Tries to locate someone up front. Walker Peters drives it towards the front. Oh, good interception.
Anjir.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Casemiro goes looking, gets it back. Could move up a gear here. Chance to shoot.
Anjir, kesalahan.
Into the lead once more.
Kesalahan itu, Cuk.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Shapes to shoot. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Walker Peters drives it forward. Out to the left it goes.
Alah.
There's a long ball. The defence can get it clear.
Si Bruno anjir.
Play for a throw. Hits one!
Danco,
Oh, what a
Danco.
wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Has a hit! Trying to get there.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
No, that's
Udah
not the ball he wanted.
capek-capek.
Has a pop! Oh, he did the
Anjir.
hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Brings it forward. Areola gets it upfield. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! There's the whistle for half-time.
Sulit.
Really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams
Udah nggak
come
connect
out
tuh
for the
pemain
next
ini.
period.
Heran
Well, we've
aku.
had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that
Udah nggak
could quite
connect, Cuk.
easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
So we're just settling back into this second half. So 45 minutes to turn it round. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Maguire.
It's a clearance, but in for a header! This could fall anywhere! Casemiro
Danco,
sees a free kick for that.
Danco.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Apalagi pelanggaran. Astaga. Body.
Areola sends that a long way. Forward it goes. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Dan cuk ngoprine cuk.
This is quite a run, and he's not done. He's gone for it.
Anjir, kayak mana
It's
tuh?
off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes!
Anjay.
And the ball's come out.
Wih, nggak
Well, it's
out
good
loh,
stuff. This is better.
anjir emang
This
wasit
isn't the time
ini.
to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Hit long and direct.
Alah, so udah
Helps
capek
available out wide.
anjir.
Goalkeeper's ball. And the counter is on.
Aduh,
Shaw.
so.
Bruno Fernandes.
So udah nggak nyambung, cuk. Pantesan aja.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Walker Peters.
He's got options out wide.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
West Ham are taking a simple, modern approach here.
Yeah, but I'm all for simplicity, Peter. If it works, it's good enough.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined. Maguire.
Bruno Fernandes. Crosses it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Bruno Fernandes.
Yus,
Real chance!
anjir.
And the shot!
Anjir. Alah.
That's been won straight back.
Hoists it forward. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Tries a shot! It's broken loose.
Walah,
And it's a
anjay.
penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Orang udah out duluan
No
itu.
surprise, that's a booking. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Ada wasit dancuk emang kok. Tembrut.
He was just never going to miss.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
West Ham on 2 up and into a position of real strength. And here's the chance to counter.
Walker Peters.
Wilson gets into a dangerous position. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's been flat.
Woi, nggak pelanggaran tuh.
Tries to get it clear. Repelled by the keeper. What? He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Ya, dan aku nggak
It shows there
pelanggaran,
will
dia
be
dancu
3
emang
extra
wasit
minutes.
ini.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Wilson. He gets past his man. And it's played forward. And that is that.
Main dancu
That
set.
is not fun. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, obviously they'll be disappointed with the loss, but
Udah guys, capek aku guys.